Yo, what's up? Because mnyama leli because babolo. Hey, ngiconywa ngashelaka leli because my year went. So what's up? It's been a minute, man. I haven't checked you out. This is a Qwest pod and my name is Ubonga Nhlapo. And this is basically like I said, it's a show about our creatives and stuff like that. And what makes us better than yesterday. Check us out. We as a human being, man, you get to have all these hurdles, but the most hurdle that we we normally face, we normally see, or we normally interact with, it makes the one that's holding us like down. Most of the time is procrastination. I can call this a procrastination EP episode 1, procrastination one way. A lot of us can write a book, especially when it comes to such shit, which we call, I'm gonna do it again. We normally say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it, man. I'm just tired now. I'm gonna do it, man. It's just raining now. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm just gonna do it. So we keep making all these excuses, especially right down when it comes to that one right there, man. And I feel like today I can hit us with a quote. I think a quote would be very preferable, man. A quote, I don't even know. I just came up with that shit, and I think I heard someone saying we shouldn't be selfish. So I'm saying, not owning up to your shit is you're basically being selfish. You need to own up to such shit like that. Not showing up, not owning up to your shit, being selfish. It also depends on what type of shit you need to own up to. Most of the time there's bullshit. You can't own up to bullshit, man. Most of the time it's shit that you, like your past experiences and your past actions that give you these results that be like, fuck it, man, let me just, I'll see it in another day. And you get to see that mainly you messed around, man. You basically messed around. And yeah, man, as we're kicking off the show, talking about the procrastination, I'd like to send a shout out, man. I wanted to say this. I would like to send a shout out to, what's his boys? What is Reckless? Yeah, Reckless for hooking us up with. They're gonna be hooking us up with tight beats, man, because they're very talented. What's his name? 24 Karat. Yes, I'm classy. 24 Karat. Bonke ba Reckless. Yes, nabo run. Basibiza kanjalo nabo burn slow, these AKAs labafana lab. But yeah, nonetheless, man, moving right along, man. This is a Qwest pod, like I said, Ubonga Nhlapo in the area, and constantly fighting with itself, man. But one thing I've noticed about procrastination most of the time is that we don't have our daily plans, man. I'm gonna write this down, man. We don't have daily plans, because most of the time when one has a daily plan, you actually your day has been planned out. Your day has been you have your checkpoints with, okay, this is checkpoint 1, this is checkpoint 2, this is checkpoint 3, and all of them, man, they sum up to that one day that you need to better life and shit like that. It all get you closer to your goal, but it's not necessarily you going to your goals. It's you drawing your goals within, going your goals out, like you're reeling your goals, man. But you have to reel your goals, because I've noticed the only way to beat procrastination, man, is understanding that you're reeling shit, bringing shit. You're not going out there to take shit. You're bringing shit in. So simply means Jim Rohn once said you need to create a space for that shit. So right about now, we're constantly being miserable and all that, and we're creating a space for imizar, creating a space, man, for imizar. And dude, we don't need that. Basically, what we need, we constantly chasing on these. What makes us procrastinate most of the time is this. I think that it's there's these smaller nyana pleasures. There's these small pleasures that we have all over the fucking place, and it's just a temporary pleasure. But once you take your pee, and you dissect your pee, you be like, okay, no more pleasure. Let me go with purpose. I think with that, you'll be alright. We will be alright, man. So yeah, as man, we're growing together. We're pushing. You see, I'm a song. It's you and me. You see, song. You pushing me pushing you. Push. Everyone is pushing everyone up and down, left, right, and center. So I lift you up, you lift me up. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it always should be. So, and again, man, in order for you to know why you're waking up, I'm talking to Ebona Maji. This is all about Tina Majimbos, like real men. It takes a real man to know that in order for me not owning up, I'm being selfish. I'm kind of like taking away a part of me that's supposed to teach someone, or teach my son, for instance, or teach those who look up to you with, okay, oh, real men really, really, really do this. Oh shit, it's those moments for a lot of people. And what you're doing, you're just doing your routines, you're just doing what you love, and you're trying to be better than yesterday, man. Trying to be a better man. We have, nowadays, man, I'm gonna put it straight. Nowadays, I'm a jimbos, especially men, I'm being pussified. And we allow that shit. Because, we nothing but protectors. We nothing but, niggas that's supposed to provide. I mean, we need to fetch our shit. We really need to fetch our shit. And the only way to fetch our shit is having a daily plan. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it. I think we need to give it a phrase. I'm giving it a phrase. We're coining this, me and you, song, and we're coining this term. It's manly plans. You know what I mean? I'm gonna coin this, man. We need to have manly plans. What do men do every day? Okay, I'm not dwelling necessarily on men. I am a chimbos. I am a man from the hood, Dave Vuta. So, just imagine all your role models, all your guys that you look up to, they had shit to do. They did shit. And it wasn't entirely good shit, but, they did shit and they did look out. So, for us, is to look out for shit. So, in order for you to look out for your future, your children's future, you must have daily plans, man. Daily plans, which is mainly plans. We need to have that. You need to have that. And ever since I started this shit, man, I've been like I said, man. I think I said it on the intro episode. Like I started this shit when I think about 4, 5, 6 years ago, and yeah, man, it's been a good journey, because most of the journey you kind of like self-discover yourself each and every day, because you're studying yourself now. In order for you to be better in order for me to be better for you, I just need to be better. That's all there is, man. That's all there is. And I just need to not work on my flaws, but mainly work on what I'm necessarily good at. I think so. But yeah, man, if maybe you might have something to add, we always adding something to add, man. You can, Mubong and Tlap on Facebook. Yeah, I think so. I'm still running though. Mubong and Tlap on Facebook, man. You can DM me. Just DM me, nigga. Yeah, DM a nigga. I'm still gonna hook us up with all the Instagrams, Twitters, and I think I'm also on Instagram. Check me out, man, on Instagram. But yeah, check us out. But yeah, you can, like I said, you can also DM me. I'm not so I'm not so active that much on social media, but you say a nigga is active. I am like, I'm a dude, man. Straight up, I'm a dude, but no filter. We don't fuck around here. We don't come up with your instant gratitude bullshit. Nah, man. We're learning to delay gratitude here. We're delaying shit right now. Delaying shit simply put, we're learning to invest. We're learning a whole lot of bullshit, but good bullshit though. Yeah, shit that makes you great, man. Shit that makes a whole lot of people not punk out. Because you see shit, you be like, okay, I can't punk out on this shit, man. I really, really, really need to do this. So that's where we at, man. That's where I'm at. Okay, and straight on this, I was like, procrastination, man. Procrastination is somewhat deep, very, very deep, man. So procrastination is mainly a word that says, it simply means leaving something for today and maybe do it in another day. You don't even have a specific date to do that shit. So somehow, what we think or what we want to do, we don't have a specific date. We're not that decisive. That's not sure. I think we really need to learn to pull the trigger. Just pull the trigger. Pull the trigger all the way, man. And and see what happens, bruh. See what happens. Oh yeah, still like I'm on that, man. I'm on we need to have those manly plans, man. You know what I mean? And we're not that decisive, man. We're not that decisive enough. We're not that decisive. We're not sure. Like I said, we're not sure. And the third one is, I think it's things that necessarily crush procrastination at that. Because, dude, like I'm telling you, I've been studying this shit. I'm like, okay, this is what I do. In order for you to kill all of that, first and foremost, this is a not to do. I think we shouldn't do this one. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. You'd be like, man, dude, or how could you? I mean, you should have done this, but why? You're such a lazy slacker. And nah. You don't say that to yourself. I know you don't have to lie to yourself, but maybe, dude, you need to respect your word. You said you were going to do it, but you don't do it. So the decisive part of it is for me, it's got three aspects. It's got your start. It's got your start. Have your start, man. It's got your do. Do that shit. Because most of the time, the heaviest or the most difficult part about everything is starting your shit. Amen. It starts and finish, bruh. It's harder to start. I think it's very hard to finish. It's hard to start. It's even harder to finish, man. Because I've had projects that have been dragging, and since those projects have been dragging a whole lot, I've got I start a project, and then for me to finish that shit, it drags until I finish it. And you finish it with your energy so low that you be like, hey, I need to start something fresh. I need to do something else. But I think the high that you start with, it should be the high that you finish with. So it all takes it all takes discipline, man. In order for you to follow your manly plans and become disciplined, start, do, and finish, you need discipline, bro. You need You need like serious discipline, man. Serious discipline. Like, there's a whole lot of people coming to you. They gonna come to you with that motivation. Dude, niggas be motivated. I'm like, fuck motivation. Give me discipline. Discipline over motivation, my G. Don't come here and tell me, because after 21 days, this shit is gone. Yeah, motherfucking shit is gone after 21 days, and now all of a sudden you're telling me, hey yo, you wanna come preach again? You wanna come tell me that I have the power to cross the street? I have the power to cross the street, dude. Teach me how to cross the street. That's all I need. Basically, that's all we basically need. You teach a nigga how to cross the street. Cross the fucking street, and then we cool. Don't come here telling me I've got the power to cross the street. Fuck this shit, man. I know for a fact Kukuta wasn't born rich, but I need, you don't tell me that shit. Teach me how to harness that richness within me, bruh. Don't tell me, yeah, I've got the power, man. Fuck that shit. I mean, so that's what it is. Discipline. You got to have your manly plans. I think okay. Ladies, you have to have a daily plan. Something just said, do things right, my man. So yeah, ladies, you have to have a plan, a daily plans. Like, check this out. This is our daily plan. Okay, I'm employed, right? And since I'm employed, I do have shit on this. I do have all these things on the side. Where's my pen? I do have all these things. I do have shit on the side. But when I'm about to go to work, right? Here's what I do. This is me. Wake up in the morning, like I wake up early. That's one tick. Dude, I have to write that shit down. I write it like tomorrow morning at this time of day. It's a push day. Oh yeah, it's a push day. Then I do my push-ups, a few of my dips, because I don't even have the right space. But wherever I'm at, my gym is there with me, man, because I do my calisthenics and shit like that. So I do. If it's a pull day, I do my pull-ups. And I do my gut crunchers. You have to crunch that gut. Dude, you have to take care of yourself in order for you to take care of other people. I mean, check this out. When someone is drowning, the advice is, don't even try and save them if you can't swim. So first, save yourself. You first save yourself. And right after that, bruh, that's when you can save someone else. So don't come in with all that motivation bullshit, bruh. First learn how to swim. Then you can come and save a nigga. So here's what it is, man. That's where I'm at right about now, man. I'm teaching myself how to swim. You know what I mean? You need to teach yourself how to swim in a swimming pool, light current, waves, or in a river. Oh, swimming pool, dam, river, and then the ocean. But everything, but just know one thing: whatever skills or training or whatever skills you picked up while swimming in a swimming pool, they might apply in a dam. Just maybe 20% of them, but the other 80 to master the dam, you have to learn as you go along. So back to start, do and finish. When you're doing, that's where you're learning with, I need to also do this. Oh yeah, I need to also do this. And then, we fail, man. I done failed. And most of the time, some of my failures, they mainly on me, bruh. They mainly on me. I got done blaming the society, like I said, man. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I was done blaming. I was done blaming people, man. I was done blaming the weather. I was done blaming the government. I was done blaming ANC, Nabuti. number DA, always fighting, now this EFF, number EFF. I got done blaming those motherfuckers, man. I was like, they didn't do anything, man. Who's sitting on their mind? Who's sitting on his mind? I'm sitting on my mind. Check this out. I need to be disciplined, number one. Number two, I need to have manly plans. Because I've noticed, you do them and then fall off. But if you date back and reflect back and you check, it's okay. When I did them, my results were outstanding, man. I used to love my results. And then you take a day as it comes without any plans, without you doing those small tasks that bring your goal closer to your ass. It's all about falling off. So we fall, then we get back up. But like I said, discipline, manly plans, and being decisive, I think those are the ones that can build a man or woman, for that matter. So that's where it is, man. And I always come up with questions. I always have questions, because that's why I talked about this one, And like I said, man, you can also DM a nigga and say, tell, and maybe like post to it. Wait, now what do you procrastinate on? And like, why do we procrastinate so much? Is it maybe doubts? Is it fears? Or what? Because, and there's another syndrome. Abantu bazuthini syndrome. Dun, 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 dun. What are people going to say syndrome? Okay, I'm going to talk about mainly my people, which is black people. My people, we always thinking to the person maybe behind me or next to me is somewhat talking about me, or doesn't want to see me doing good. Yeah, we have a lot of that. We have a lot of that, man. We have a lot of people that want to bring other people down. And if needs be, you have to shine. Just shine on your own, man. Just try and shine on your own. Don't try to shine on other people's accord. So that one to the side, because this is a topic for another day. This is a topic for another day. Yeah, that's a topic for another day. Yeah, but why do we procrastinate so much? And I think procrastination so much is trying to find comfort, man. Trying to find something that's going to be very, very comfortable to you. Because growth is so not comfortable, man. Growth is so not comfortable. You want to know the enemy of comfortability is growth, bruh. Yeah, period. Check this out. Let's say a snake. Here's a simple illustration. Let's say a snake. Because we know a snake constantly shed their skin. So when it's time for it to grow, it sheds its skin, leaving the other skin to, leaving the skin that's like underneath, because it feels trapped. So it needs to shed the skin, and then so that it can easily grow. That's a snake, and I think there's a few animals that do the same shedding shit. So imagine if a snake was a human being, bruh. Oh man. You'd go to the doctor. Once you feel the pain that day, the body says, "Say you must grow." You'd be like, "Hey, no, doctor. Doctor hits you with what you call this? Maybe about my paracetamol. I don't know. I think bakshangan. What do you call it? I need to have someone who can tell me this thing. But yeah, they give you maybe more painkillers. They hit you up with still pain and shit like that, so that you can't feel no pain when the body wants to grow. So they hit you with, or penicillin, whatever that is, man. But they hit you with that shit. You come back next week, footy. The body wants to grow. Be like, no, doctor, I can't grow. So constantly our lives will be pain. Your life is gonna be always painful, as it is right about now. It's just that we don't feel that sensation of it. Okay, I'm feeling pain. The only sensation that we're feeling is, anxiety, is sometimes of ill health, is fear and worry. Basically, we actually opening up this. They check out. Angakafiki kuleyo point where I can leave maybe something here. It says that, or a link or shit like that. Dale Carnegie, is it Andrew Carnegie's? Scott Dude they spy. He's one of those entrepreneurs, those dudes. But he's still mogul though. He said, we all born with 2 envelopes. Like 2 envelopes. There's 2 envelopes, man. One is stated, it's riches. I think riches or wealth. The other one, I'm going to print it out for myself, just to see it every day, just reminding me. And then the other one is called penalties. So we're always on that penalty shit. We're always running that penalty shit. We're going to be, poverty and want. And there's a whole lot of things that's going to come to you. You're going to come with being envious, being greedy, being jealous, constantly angry. There'll be, you always have that hatred, I hate. But why you hate? It's because I want. But then, the thing is, I'm decisive, I'm indecisive, and I'm doubtful and I'm fearful. So if you become decisive, right about now I'm doing this episode, right? Doing this episode with all these doubts, with all these fears, and I'm doing it in spite of all these doubts and all these fears. So, but I'm doing it, bruh. I'm doing it, and we're still gonna be doing it in Kani food. So we're not born of cowards, man. My parents are not cowards. That's how we roll, man. We're men like that. So that's what it is, man. Like I said, we're doing it in spite of this fear. We're doing it in spite of being fearful. We're doing it in spite of thinking what the people want to say. Like I give a fuck. Just every day, man. Every day you're feeling to do some shit. You be like, you be like I give a fuck. If they're telling you, you can't say that, just say, Bonga said, I should say that. Qwest said, I should say that. My nation said, I should say that. That's Qwest Nation. Stand the fuck up, man. We're doing this. Gone. So, like I said, man, peace out. The radio didn't say they can't record no more, but we're still recording on the audio version or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Let's just cool it off for a moment. Nonetheless, like I said, man, we want to it. So we do those ones, man. And I think this is I did mainly plans and stuff like that. I think the other one, like I said, the overall that closes up, man. This is we think it's a struggle. It's so not a struggle, man. It's so not a struggle. But if it is one, it's not a problem, because the word struggle it's basically a neutral word. You can struggle good, you can struggle bad. But I say, why struggle good if there's great in the menu? Why struggle? But because like this, we've got great in the menu, man. Why don't we struggle great? Because check this out. I feel that a farmer is struggling whenever he plants his seed and shit like that, because he has to take care of it, he has to water it, he has to take care of the ground, the soil. He has to make sure that all of his plants or produce is coming smooth and coming, on top, man, on top of shit. So I think that's how he does that shit. So he takes care of the of his seeds and the soil, knowing for a fact that in turn he's making way for his soil and his seeds to take care of him. So basically that's what it is. That's what it is, man. We do all of this, we struggle, but we struggle great. You know what I mean? We have to struggle great. So in whatever you do, man, in whatever endeavor that you embarking on, because like I said, the Qwest pod is all about the journey, man. You know what the word quest means. It's what it is, man. We're all about discipline over motivation. So let's try and motivate ourselves and love ourselves, because loving yourself, Label Matusa told you, man. Told you, man, how are you going to love someone else if you can't even love yourself? How are you going to see that the world is beautiful if you can't even see yourself as beautiful? I'm not motivating you. Hey, I ain't fucking around, man. I'm just hollering at you, man. Like, see us straight. So let's not be lazy in learning. And, when you're struggling, along the struggle, you get to learn, man. You get to learn when you struggle, man. So I think you need to teach yourself to kind of like learn each and every day. Some people say fake it until you make it. Me, it's Qwest pod, we flip shit around. We flip shit around right here, man. Our shit is to flip shit around. That's where we at. So this is where we at. You learn it until you earn it. So you learn it, you do it, and then you will earn it. Period. And then that's what it is, man. This is kind of like the shit are we closing in. And man, the other one is I think this is the last one that sums it up. But if you have some, please hit us up, man. Hit me up. You can DM a nigga. It's not a problem. I'm still gonna create, we're still gonna create some sort of like a place for Qwest Pod Nation, man, to holler at the Qwest Pod, to holler at all the Qwest Pod us out there. So, like I said, we're learning each and every day. So I just learned to get here. I must go back to social media. But it's not a stress. It's not a stress though. It's not a stress. I'ma holler at you with my social media and shit like that, But yeah, man, don't forget, man, not showing up, not owning up, not doing shit is basically selfish, man. So let's stop being selfish. And yeah, man, spread the love, man. Spread the love. Remember, spread the love. So check. Remember, we make manly plans. Make manly plans. We become decisive about our shit. What's being decisive? You start. Period, man. You start. You do, and you finish. That's what it is. The woke ones will be like, you execute. So you start, finish, execute. Mena start. You start, do and execute. So same as start, do and finish. Talking too much, man. So I'm so used to listening. I've developed, you constantly need to develop shit each and every day. So I've developed the listening part of shit, just listening to people, man, just to hear what they have to say. Because people, they've got beautiful things to say, man. Everyone is trying to cry out. This is the beauty that I have within. I just need to, like, rip it off the ground and shit like that. Just need to get it out there. But I just don't know how to get it out there. And it's not a bad thing, man. We just need to find the right people. And don't worry. Highlight me in a Qwest pod, man. We will be doing shit that makes us great. even you lapho who's listening, whether you're watching, whether you're watching or you're listening, man. But we need those things. So hit us up, and yeah, man. And you can also hit us up on different books that you read, man. Because even I've studied this whole shit, overcoming procrastination, and I found out it's including reading somehow you might get a few gems on the road while you're reading. You'll be like, okay, if I do this, I know the repercussions. If I don't do this, I know the repercussions. Check this out. The word repercussions is also neutral. You do good, the repercussions will be good. There's no thing but karma is a bad bitch. No, baby. Yeah, but karma is a bitch, but if you treat it good, whoa. Holla at me, Mfanagiti. If you treat it good, please, nakanjani mfethu, holla at the Qwest pod and share man stories on how did karma treat you, great. But for a fact, karma doesn't treat bad. You don't go around planting bananas and all of a sudden Mother Nature on the side will be like, I think I should give this one tomatoes, or maybe I think a pumpkin would be right. No, she'd be like, he planted pumpkins, he would get pumpkins, and a lot of them for that matter. So you do good, repercussions are gonna be great, and even more. Do good, get good, and even more. You do bad, you get bad, and even more. So we should watch what we think, watch what you say, and watch most of the time what we do. You must be the watcher. So, and like I said, maybe read a little, but most of all, watch one's mind. Watch your mind, and basically watch what we need to watch, what we put in our minds. I think a lot of people, to see these videos and memes that go all over the place. They be like, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You know me. I love the fact that they post these memes, man. And on the weekend, you be like, oh, I'm watching your friends. Hey, I'm sorry, but that's their tingeling. That's your tingeling, man. They're the king tingelings of their tingelings. So you watch your tingeling, man, and whoever's watching your tingeling, we're doing this shit. We don't fuck around, we don't mess around. We're trying to be better. And if I'm rolling nabachita lana, mostly men, nababu sisters, men, we're trying to be better men, trying to be better husbands, trying to be better women, wives, parents, parents and feet. That's all there is. So remember, they learn by mimicking. Yeah, they don't learn about what you say. They learn on what you do, not what you say. Children, they don't fuck around like that. They say, oh, you do this, I do it. Say, no, you should supposed to do this. It's like, you're saying I must do this. No, I see you do this, I do it. So yeah, man. All of this is discipline, daily plans / manly plans. Be decisive. You start, you do, you finish. And struggle great. You have to struggle great. You have to learn that there's more that you need to learn while you learn. Learn and you earn. You read. You read and you watch what you put in your mind. So without any further ado, man, this was the Procrastination EP, meaning episode, not enemy of progress. Yeah, episode. This is the first episode because the first one was the intro. So this is basically the first episode. So yeah, man, hit us up. Bonga Nhlapho ku Facebook. I think Bonga Nhlapho na ku Instagram. I'm just gonna check it out, and then I'm gonna do all the necessary deeds I need to do when posting this video and shit like that, and posting the video, posting the audio to it. So yeah, man, be off, and yeah, I'm excited that we're off to a great start, man. This is basically a great start. So question that I leave you with, man, is why do we procrastinate so much? You know, I've said my fair share, and I think you can also do the same. I mean, so yeah, Qwest Pod, discipline over motivation, be on fire. 100 Kunzemnyama. Qwest Pod signing out. Peace.